Folks, welcome back. I have your latest home prices and insights for Vaughan and Richmond Hill. My name is Santos Sessa. I'm a full-time realtor with RE/MAX Premier. Let's get into it. Some big things happening in our market right now. So I have here just a quick summary of City of Toronto, Vaughan, and Richmond Hill. And you can see average sold prices are pretty much sitting around 1.7. A little bit less, a little bit more, but if you're leaving Toronto to come north to Vaughan or Vaughan going the other way, as far as price goes, not much of a relief. What you get up north in Vaughan and Richmond Hill is far greater than what you get, obviously, in Toronto for the same square footage. But average sold price is sitting way up there at 1.7. So I have here Vaughan detached prices broken down, detached stats broken down by week. I have approximately 8 months of data on here. We sold 63 detached homes in Vaughan last week. 10 of those sold at $2 million or more. Now 63 is a pretty good week when it comes to sales. Over the last 8 months or so, it's been a really good week. When we look at average sold price, it came down from the previous week where it was at $1,712,000. Now it's at $1,697,000. I kind of giggle when I say that. If you want to consider that it actually went down, you could, but you know, it's been sitting for the last 4, 5, 6 weeks, sitting around 1.7. That's what an average detached home sold for in Vaughan last week, or over the last few weeks so far for 2021. Compared to last year, well, last week we're 20% higher than we were last week, last year at the same time. Overall, we're sitting 23% higher than last year's average sold price. Sales, well, the blue is what we sold last year at the same time. The orange is this year. We're way up from last year's sales. And of the 63 that we sold last week, 76% sold at list price or more. If you're in the market, you're seeing it right now. I see it every single day. As a realtor who's in the market every day, I see people competing. I see sellers getting way more than what their homes are listed for. And a lot of times that list price is an artificial price. But if you're looking to sell, I know prices are high and for sure homes are going to be sold. Any realtor can sell your home. I just want to caution, the right realtor will help you really maximize that sale and get that extra 20, 30, 40,000. And if you're looking to buy, it's so important you got a good realtor on your side working for you, just because it's so easy now to overpay or to miss out on your dream home just because of competition. Anyways, looking at listings, we are outpacing last year's listings, and months of inventory, which is really the relation of supply and demand, is way low at 0.8. And over the last 4 or 5 weeks, months of inventory has been so low, which helps to explain why average sold price is really staying really high. Looking at Richmond Hill, similar story. Sales are really strong at 48 sales in that week. 10 properties sold at $2 million or more. Average sold price is sitting at $1,734,000. Compared to last year, we're 21% higher than last year's average sold price at this time. Of the 48 sales, 77% sold at list price or more, so there's lots of competition for detached homes. Listings are way up from last year. And months of inventory, similar to Vaughan, similar to Toronto, similar to the whole GTA, is sitting way low at 1 month of inventory. What that basically means, if we, at the current rate that we're buying and no more properties come on, we'll have no more listings for sale of detached properties in 4 weeks. And because it's so low, average sold price is still sitting way up there. When we look at condos, Vaughan and Richmond Hill condos are sitting just under an average of $600,000. Now, Toronto condo prices have shot way up. That's in a separate video. You can see the Toronto video on our YouTube channel. So I'm looking at Vaughan here, condos Sales are up slightly at 22 sales, and average sold price is sitting at 591. Now, the last 5-6 weeks, we've been kind of a little bit over 600,000, a little bit under 600,000. So it really hasn't moved much when we average out the last few weeks. But average sold price at 600,000 is kind of where it's been over the last 8 months or so. Compared to last year, we're 8% lower than last year's average sold price. And depending on which week you look at, we're higher, we're lower. So I would say we're pretty even Steven when it comes to last year's average sold price when it comes to condo prices. Looking at sales, of the 22 that were sold, it's much less than what we sold last year at this time. Although the previous week we've been selling a bit more, this week it's less than last year's, and 27% of those sold at list price or more. Listings are up, so sales are lower, listings are up, but overall months of inventory is really low at 1.3. So it's keeping average sold price pretty steady as long as months of inventory stays where it's at. And when we look at condos for Richmond Hill, we did 20 condo sales last week in Richmond Hill. Average sold price is at 599,000. So let's just call it 600,000 and 600,000, and the trajectory ever since the new year started has been going up, up, and up for Richmond Hill condos, and 600,000 is a great price. We've not seen 600,000 in Richmond Hill in a long time for average condo prices. Compared to last year, we're 1% lower. We've been higher a few weeks, we've been lower a few weeks. Overall, we're a little bit higher than last year's average sold price, but for this 1 week compared to last year, it shows that we're just a bit lower at 1%. Sales, of the 20 sales that we did last week, 80% sold at list price or more. So there's a lot more competition in Richmond Hill condos than there are in Vaughan condos. Compared, when we look at listings, we're listing now for a couple of weeks. We've been listing less this year than we've listed last year. So you can start to kind of feel when we look at sales are higher, listings are less, months of inventory is way low. We're looking at half a month of inventory. So if we, at the current rate that we're buying, no more listings come up, say, in 2 weeks we'll be sold out of all condos that are currently listed in Richmond Hill. And that's why market's so tight. That's why the sellers are in charge. 80% of the condos sold at list price or more. And as a quick summary, and this is to help get an overall feel of Vaughan and Richmond Hill markets. For detached, Vaughan and Richmond Hill, we're sitting at 0.9 months of inventory. Richmond Hill, 1 month of inventory. For condos, Vaughan, 1.3. For Richmond Hill, 0.5. These are super low numbers. There's so much competition out there right now when it looks to buy. In general, sellers are in charge, and buyers are fighting and struggling to, it's a challenge to buy. I'm not saying don't do it. If the plan is for you to buy, do it. There's a right way and a wrong way. I keep advocating having the right realtor on your side, whether you're selling or buying, can make all the difference of you achieving your goals or not. My name is Santos Sessa with RE/MAX Premier. Give me a call if I could be of service. Have a great day and stay safe.